Hey there, cool teachers. I'm here with Lucas Gillispie of Surry County Schools. He is a righteous dude, right? Just like Ferris Bueller. and we're here at Mind Fair in Oaks, Pennsylvania. Really, it's Philadelphia, but we're parsing words here. And we've been talking about professional development. Wait! Don't click off this yet, because what we're going to be talking about is a game-based professional development model that he has been using that has changed everything. Something you might want to do yourself, or something that you want to maybe suggest to someone in your district. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Sure. So one of the things that kind of concerned me was being someone who's responsible for professional development was that we do the very things with adult learners that we say that we don't want to do with students.
Right.
And so I see teachers at traditional sort of workshop settings, and they're bored out of their minds.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, like, we should be engaging learners regardless of how old they are, adults, kids, whatever. So this conversation actually started at an ed camp, and I gotta do my shout out for ed camps because I think they're absolutely powerful PD. And so I started taking what I knew about games and learning, what I knew about play, and this idea of professional development, and said, what if I could mash all those things together and make something happen with that? Well, it was about that time I came across this amazing tool called, at the time, 3D Game Lab. It's called Resley today.
You guys know about Resley, right? Okay.
Of course you do. There's something about this guy. So I thought, well, I've used it with students. I've worked with teachers who have used it with students. But what if we use it with adult learners and for professional development? So I began to develop some professional development.
Right.
Built it in 3D, or Resley. And we started building the quest and the badges. We ran a pilot with about 40 teachers in my district, and the feedback was overwhelmingly positive.
So what's a quest like? What would be a quest in this professional development?
So it's really important to think of them as a sequential series of like little chunks of lessons, things that a teacher could do in anywhere from a 10 to 15 minute session all the way up to an hour to a 2-hour thing. And the way that we build them is so that they're sequential in nature. So they start out, they're chunked very small, and that's fine with me. If my teachers only want to just know what Twitter is, I hear people talking about Twitter, I want to know what it is, that's fine. And if they stop there, I'm fine with that, because they're smarter, they know what Twitter is now.
Right.
But if they want to go deeper with that idea, they can go a little bit deeper. They can, the next quest is using Twitter search to find new tools and ideas.
Yeah.
So I give them some hashtags to check out. If they want to know a little more, the next quest takes them into setting up an account. The next quest gets them deeper still, and they start going out and finding other educators to connect to.
Right.
And all of this is evidence mastery based, so they share evidence screenshots and things to show me that they've done what's required.
But they're doing it on their own. They're not being compelled to do it in a half-day professional development. They're searching these things out on their own.
Absolutely, and I even have teachers sending me, tweeting me pictures of them doing quests while sitting on the couch at home. And that's what I think. That's what my teachers have given me feedback, is they like that they can go in and do little bits at a time between classes, during break, planning period, lunch, or at home. Between they got the kids to bed. Now they can go do a Twitter chat and get credit for that.
I love it.
That sort of thing.
And so, what do they get when they do these things and they complete these whole lines of curriculum?
Yeah. So one of the things they do, if they take now, we've expanded the program. We have badges for Twitter and Skype in the classroom. We have badges for blogging. We do badges for all the Google apps in for Education suite. We're doing badges, I'm trying to think, virtual reality, augmented reality, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of things that they can do. And they can kind of follow based off of what it is they're interested in. So that's the thing. They can go as deep into a topic as they want to. If they want to pursue it all the way to the badge level, they get the badge.
That's very, very cool. But you've come up with a clever way of displaying these.
Yeah.
There's the digital badge, but there's also something very visceral about something that someone can walk in their room and see. Tell us about that.
So one of the feedback, and I kind of pitched this idea to some of my pilot participants, and they loved it. And they were like, okay, let's do that. So one of the things I did, I put the graphics for them, and I actually had them printed as vinyl decals. And so then once a teacher earns the digital badge, I will send them the physical badge that goes along with it.
Right.
And so we also have a 2x3 banner that says Epic Educator on it. It has a grid and spaces for them to put those badges once they earn it. So one of the things, there's two things that's happening.
And they're super cheap, you told me.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the badges. The badges I'm getting printed out in sheets, and then I'm getting the banners printed out really cheaply. 2x3 banner, vinyl banner that hang up in their classroom. And it's working beautifully. So what they can do then is they can go and take that badge, display it on their banner, and what's awesome is there's this grid that has a lot of empty boxes in it, and they don't like those empty boxes, so they're absolutely like pushing like, I want to get more, I got to fill up all the boxes,
right,
that kind of thing. It's also having a good effect of marketing this as a word of mouth sort of thing. So I have teachers that are walking into other teachers' classroom, they see that banner hanging, I'm like, hey, how did you get that? I want one of those. And so then they'll refer them to the link that I have to sign up. They put a little name, like what teacher referred you. I give that teacher a little achievement that shows up in the system for referral, bringing other colleagues into the system. And it's going really well.
And a printable, just vinyl sticker that goes on their awesome banner.
Yep. And so it's hanging up in classroom. And then, of course, there's also a bonus in that quest if they tweet a picture of their banner hanging in their classroom, which, again, right. They're on Twitter and that sort of thing. So it's going really well. And then the other thing that we're doing, we're using the experience point system in 3D game or Resley to award and kind of keep track of CEUs. Because our badges are great, and my teacher love badges, but we need also a way to offer them credit toward licensure.
Right.
So we come up with a conversion scale. So 100 experience points is equal to 1 hour of professional development training. But the awesome thing about that is that we can break that down into small chunks. So 25 XP is 15 minutes, and then it just converts from there. Once they get up to 1,000 experience points, they cash it in. I'll do a certificate and then turn it into our HR department, and they get CEUs for that.
That is really cool.
It's growing. It's taking on a life of its own. We're starting to build culture and community in that group of teachers that are part of it. I want it to be like a secret club. But not so secret, So they're a part of it, and that's sort of like, how did you get into that? How do I get into that?
Yeah. So you're not advertising it like everybody. We're all doing this. You've kind of let it be grassroots.
Yes, and that is
makes all the difference.
Yeah, it really has. It's worked really well.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If they want to find out more about what you're doing, how can they reach out to you?
So I have a blog. I put all my games and education stuff on. It's called edurealms.com.
Hey, look, it's right there in that lower third right there.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did. That's pretty cool.
Magic.
Yeah, that's right there.
Wow. So anyway, you can go to my blog and check that out. Just go into presentation resources and look for things called Epic Academy, and you can find out more there. And then all of my other game-based learning resources.
Very cool. Thanks so much for joining us. Cool teachers, check him out.